The story begins in a busy American city, where life moves fast and money disappears even faster. Meet David, 29 years old, living in Dallas. He earns a decent income, works a stable office job, and does everything society tells him to do. Yet somehow, every month ends the same way: paycheck gone, savings untouched, and bills waiting like a countdown. David wasn't careless with money. He was just overwhelmed. Financial advice felt complicated. Budgeting apps looked confusing. Tracking every dollar felt impossible. So he did what many do: he ignored it. Until one month, he checked his account and saw $28 left with 6 days until payday. That moment hit him hard. He felt embarrassed, stressed, and tired of the cycle. But what he didn't know was this: one small habit was about to change his life. And within just 3 months, he would be saving more than $500 every single month. And if he could do it, anyone can. Most people don't fail at saving because they lack discipline. They fail because no one has shown them a simple plan, a realistic plan, something easy enough for a beginner to start today. The truth is simple: income isn't the problem, structure is. When there's no system, money comes in and vanishes. When there's no limit, wants feel like needs. When there's no plan, saving becomes something we hope to do next month. This video exists to break that pattern. By the end, you'll have a clear, beginner-friendly method to save $500 a month without stress, without complex budgeting, and without giving up everything you enjoy. Let's go back to David's story. David earned around $4,200 a month after taxes. Nothing extraordinary, just average. But his expenses told a different story. $1,300 to $1,500 on rent, over $500 for his car, $380 on eating out and delivery, more than $200 on forgotten subscriptions, hundreds more on random shopping, gas, and impulse buys. The result: zero savings. One day, coworker casually said, "I save $600 a month automatically." That stuck with him. It wasn't jealousy, it was realization. He had no system, no boundaries, no plan. That night, he searched for a simple method and found something that would become the turning point of his financial life: the 3-bucket saving system.
The system had only 3 parts. The first bucket, needs. This covered housing, groceries, utilities, transportation, everything essential. The second bucket, wants. Restaurants, entertainment, hobbies, subscriptions, small pleasures. The third bucket, savings. At least 10% of income reserved for future goals. For the first time, David saw exactly where his money was going. He finally had structure. And now, he could set one clear goal: save $500 every month. Here's how he did it. First, he learned his real numbers. Most people underestimate how much they spend. David looked at the last 30 days of expenses and faced the truth. It wasn't comfortable, but it was necessary. Second, he didn't try to cut everything. He only focused on 3 categories. He reduced eating out, saving about $180 a month. He canceled unnecessary subscriptions, saving $60. He limited impulse spending, saving around $140. He switched to a cheaper phone plan, saving $40. He optimized fuel expenses by carpooling twice a week, saving $50. Together, those changes totaled roughly $500 saved per month. For someone earning $3,000 a month, here's how $500 can realistically be saved. Switching to a cheaper phone plan saves $30. Cutting to restaurant meals a week saves $80. Reducing impulse purchases saves $100. Canceling unused subscriptions saves $40. Meal planning saves $60. Selling unused items earns $40. Setting a fixed fund budget saves $150. Small changes, big impact. Third, David set a weekly limit for wants. A simple $150 cap. Once that limit was reached, he stopped spending on non-essentials. No guilt, no confusion, just clarity. Fourth, he started paying himself first. Instead of saving what was left, he saved before spending. He set an automatic transfer of $250 from each paycheck. Savings became the priority, not the leftover. Other people found the same success. Sarah, a single mom, saved $300 a month with meal prepping and switching insurance. Mike, a college student, saved $120 a month by cutting coffee stops and biking to class. Linda, a retiree, saved $200 a month by negotiating her bills. If they can do it, you can too.
Once David mastered the basics, he added advanced saving techniques. The first was the automatic savings trigger. He automated transfers so that money moved to savings the moment he was paid. When money never hits your spending account, you don't feel tempted to use it. The second was the anti-impulse rule. He waited 48 hours before buying anything he wanted. Most desires faded. The purchases he did make were intentional, not emotional. Third, he built daily micro-saving habits. Carrying a water bottle, avoiding food delivery on weekdays, buying store brands, planning grocery lists, cutting marketing emails, keeping a small amount of cash for tiny expenses. These little habits saved $5 to $20 a day, up to hundreds a month. Fourth, he focused on reducing fixed costs. When rent, insurance, or car payments go down, savings increase automatically. It's one of the most powerful yet ignored strategies. 3 months later, David opened his banking app and saw something he had never seen before. More than $1,500 sitting safely in savings. His stress melted away. His confidence grew. He felt control for the first time in years. David didn't become rich overnight. He became consistent. He didn't change his life with big moves. He changed it with small decisions, repeated daily. Saving $500 a month isn't about perfection. It's about having a simple system and sticking to it. You don't need more money to start. You need a decision. Your financial future begins the day you choose to take action. If you're ready to begin your savings journey, start with the 3-bucket system. Start with one small change. And if you're committed, comment the word START below to join others who are beginning this transformation. Your journey begins